How's everyone today? So I'm going to take you through something I've been putting together. It's called EverjoyAi Production Mastery. And today I wanted to talk to you about a little bit about my past and where I have the most experience. And that is to do with production. So I've got like 25 years experience, I would say, good solid experience in TV control room in Sydney, Australia, and big large church conference events and things like that. And then I also have video news experience, putting together video news segments here in New Zealand, and putting together a whole video team at a church in Hamilton, and then also obviously on the cruise ship. So traveling the world, doing Princess Cruises, kind of putting together the video reflections DVD, but then also on screen, up on stage, and then delivering that up on stage, as well as doing camera work for staged events and segments, and then different cultural shows, putting that together with the staged events, and then putting it into DVD. Now that we're not into DVDs anymore, we're more into the digital realm and learning more about AI, and then transferring that knowledge into a consulting platform like this one. It's inevitable that your knowledge can be shared through a platform like this, and then other people can share their knowledge, and then it becomes a really large database of masterful information that you can grow and learn in and share with others. So that's why I called it Production AI or Production Mastery, and it's obviously under my brand EverjoyAi. And this is my behind the scenes channel where I take you through all of the ins and outs of vibe coding and the different tools that I'm putting together for my vertical. So my vertical is EverjoyAI. I have a little avatar that even sings and dances on stage, but it's obviously a video stage because I'm video generating her and all her antics on stage, which is quite fun. It's like my mini pop star. And then you can go and see that on EverjoyAI technology. So that's just a bit of fun. So that's why I called my brand, or the tagline from my brand is, a tech star by day and a pop star by night, because by night she comes out and she sings her songs. So here, coming back to this production mastery on call, the main aim of this is to mainly to train up people who perhaps don't have the skills and the knowledge to maybe create a mini podcast or a mini production, or understanding camera and lighting and sound effects and all of the bells and whistles that go into a live stage show event, but then also can be start a business doing some kind of stage setup for a podcast. And then in speaking about podcasts as well, I'm actually going to be launching a new podcast, which is very exciting. I'm really excited about it. And that's to do with startups. So I'm wanting to really elevate startups. We see a lot of celebrities on YouTube and business influencers and things like that, and they get like 3 million views and things. And I was like, well, what about the people that are just starting? What about the people that are on the journey, and how are they able to take people on their journey? And maybe they don't have a massive, budget to be able to do big ads or things like that, or maybe they don't have the time to do lots of YouTube channel content because they're busy getting sales or trying to get the business off the ground. But they need that visibility and exposure to start with, as well as share their story. Like, it's wonderful to see different entrepreneurs from different backgrounds take the risk and take the chance of themselves betting for themselves and trying to build something with a legacy and build something that has meaning and interest and is solving a real pain point, and it's something that they're passionate about, or even maybe just something that they really feel called to do. And I just love to hear the story behind it and what their vision is for their business, how they came up with their logo design, how they came up with their brand identity. So just early stage founders we've never heard of their brand before, and then just bring visibility to their brand, and then really sharing their heartfelt story and their background of how they started their business. So enough about that. Getting into this tool. this is going to be a tool that I put together because what I've written here was an AI consultant trained on the patterns and standards perfected by world-class broadcast control rooms, theatrical stages, and luxury maritime cinema, and ready to advise sketch visuals and run with your team. So the whole point of that is to help a team come together as well. So maybe you have a small team, maybe you have a mid-sized church and you haven't yet put together a production team, and you need some insights as to how to go about doing it. And this is sort of like a consulting tool that will help you and give you some guidance. So I broke it up to 6 different disciplines, I would say. And with the live production as well, everything works together as a team, and so it's a big team collaboration. And we have different parts of the team, which is the control room and broadcast, which is what my background is in, like doing IMAG, TV control room, Iris, the different production sides of things, directing, controlling, all of that kind of stuff. I have sort of insight into that and how it all works, multi-camera operation or multi-camera, putting together all of that in one room. And then we have the front of house, which is obviously the people that are the technical director communicates to the front of house with the control room team, and everything else works together in a well-oiled machine in certain organizations and in stage concert shows and big concerts. They all have the front of house guys, they have the production behind the scenes room. We like to call it TV land because it's just a nice little way of saying it's behind the scenes. And then it's the lighting and staging, which is light shows and stage designing, kind of like putting together the look and feel of the stage itself, the backdrop. And then you have the cinematography and video, which is also where I have most of my experience from. So that might be promotional video that goes up on the screen that kind of ties in with the production. So it could be like like we have a Christmas spectacular. Maybe you have like the video that goes with that stage production. And then you have theatre and costume, and I have a little bit of experience with that, not too much, but I have an understanding of how it all works, and how the costume brings the stage show to life, and how we all work together as a team to bring that out. And then finally, it's the sound design, which is the soundy guys make sure that obviously if it's a music show, concert, worship, whatever it is, the sound is immaculate, and it's not too loud, not too soft. There's dynamics, there's depth, there's different sort of sound effects as well to go with how it all works together. And that's all another aspect to the whole operation. So that just sort of covers production. And then I'll take you to the tool itself.
So basically this is the back end of the platform, and there's not much more to it than this. It's just the Slack channel. What I'd like to point out here is that we want to try to create a team environment, and to do so you have to have communication. So that's why there's the Slack channel. And then the second part of it is the consulting. So that's where the knowledge base is. And as I explained to you, the 6 aspects are all part of the knowledge base. And then you can tap into the voice agent and talk to it directly. I'll have different voices you can select from, because some people like a female voice or a male narration voice or a younger girl voice, whatever it is. We'll have different selections of voices that you can pick, and then you can, maybe I'll name them different things, and then you can pick a topic, maybe that'll be better. And then otherwise you can type in, or you can use Whisperflow and communicate with that way. And that's basically it. I would like to also then add in for you to upload your own knowledge base, and then tailor it for yourself, and upload images and do some design collaborations on here, and become a very interactive app where you can build your production team on this application. And then you can do proper stage events, music concerts, anything that has like Broadway live production. It's a really innovative tool that incorporates AI. Eventually we'll see AI go into live production, but right now that's very risky. We don't know what it's going to do because most live productions are very planned out. They have a call sheet and everything like that. And with agentic AI, you don't know which direction it's going to go, right? So unless that's programmed very deterministic and not leaving AI to decide for itself what you want to do, it won't really work. So this is more a consulting tool. So it's not something you implement into a live production, but it's more a consulting tool to help you set up your own mini production or a stage event, or like even for The Chosen, you can organize your teams on there, and I love The Chosen, the show The Chosen, but yeah, you can organize your teams on there, and then train up your staff. If you have any deeper insights that you want to gain, you can do so with this platform. So yeah, so that's everything from now. All the knowledge that I've accumulated over the years, which is obviously uni, and then Waikato University is actually a very good university. Apparently, it's top rated in the world, and that's where I studied my postgrad in filmmaking, as well as motion graphics, script writing, and everything to do with production. And then obviously the cruise ship, and obviously church, different behind the scenes putting together production and video. So I hope that's very, very extensive, and that you sort of gain a lot of value from understanding my background a little bit, but also showcasing how you can take your knowledge, your experience, and sort of transfer that over into AI so that it can help others, because there's no point in you growing old and then you passing away and you're not leaving that rich wealth of knowledge for the next person to draw from, because all of that it adds to your experience, and it really can help enhance and add value to other people. So don't think that because AI has come along, it knows better than you. You actually have the lived experience that AI does not have. So I just want to encourage you in that, and also to understand a bit more about production and to master production, not to be scared of it. It's a whole new world. TV Land's a whole new world over there as well, especially live production. It's very exciting. It's you got to be on the ball, but it's very, very exciting, and something that I really have enjoyed doing over the past few years. In 2 decades of my life, doing video. So I hope that's really helped you, and contact me if you're interested. I'd really like to chat.